Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on real quick, real quick, real quick. I just want to let y'all know I do have more than this main channel, man. Make sure y'all look at my gaming channel. And we got a sport channel for all sports, specifically football content. You're boom! And we back with another video, Laughs Legion. Hope y'all boys doing good, man. I am back in full-fledged, man. We got a good reaction today. We got the most controversial music videos of all time. Video by Matty Balls. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get straight into it.
Music videos, in my opinion, are such an underrated form of art. They can add so much to a song, whether it be through messaging, world building.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, 7-6 gets in. You're yapping already. I don't care. So boom, this is my thing about music videos. Early 2000s, when I was a young and back in the day for me, you knew them videos was hitting because they had real actors in it and actresses in it. Like we talking about Denzel, Terrence Howard, Will Smith, Taraji P. Henson. You had all race of actors because I just said like straight black actors. But you had all actors, like they actually had like actors helping the story be told in the music video. Like certain music videos were like short films, bro. Like now it's like it's just a bunch of niggas on one camera just vibing, just staring at the camera. Maybe a couple scenes, different locations. You still have people that do have good stories in their videos. I'm not saying overall, but for the major part, like videos, music videos took a step down, bro. They used to definitely have like lore. Me growing up, they had storylines, bro. Like some storylines so good, you low key like, boom. For instance, Lil Wayne. Look up Lil Wayne How to Love video. That shit is a Lifetime movie just with How to Love playing in the background. Like that shit was real emotional. Like that was a real ass like videos like that, bro. Like they had real stories to it. Now it's like, man. First of all, reels and everything, the dopamine hits of reels and shorts have fried our brains so much to where we don't even want to watch a music video past 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Like motherfuckers don't even want to watch something that long. So it's like it's definitely dropped down, just like in as far as just like genuine like just effort in music videos have definitely took a fallback. And with AI coming out, it's like it's gonna be less effort. It's already AI videos. I'm seeing so many AI music videos now. Like shit changed now.
Or just some really cool editing or cinematography. But sometimes music videos can add a bit to a song in a fairly controversial way. Whether it be Lil Nas X twerking on the devil and creating a
that was crazy
satanic panic, Miley Cyrus riding a wrecking ball naked and terrifying parents across the country, or Madonna getting multiple music videos banned because of how controversial they were. There have been some crazy music videos. So today I wanted to look into some of the most controversial music videos of all time, starting off with Madonna, who actually had 3 insanely controversial ones. First though, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, edits definitely services. Click my link. And with that being said, let's continue. Madonna is a music legend. She's been dubbed the Queen of Pop and one of the most significant cultural figures in the 20th and 21st centuries. And a big reason she's had such strong staying power for so long is her ability to continuously reinvent herself and her music to match the times we're in. But sometimes these experiments with social, political, sexual, and religious themes have gotten her into some controversies, especially with her music videos. One of her first controversial videos was for her 1989 song Like a Prayer. The controversy came from Madonna's sexualization of religion. However, it was the music video which really ruffled some feathers. In the video, Madonna witnesses a white woman being sexually assaulted and then killed by a group of white men. But a black man is arrested for the crime, so Madonna turns to the church. The video also features a bunch of Christian imagery, a KKK burning of the cross, and a dream of Madonna kissing a black saint. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this video. And because of its imagery,
hey, young Madonna was 5 for real. I never really saw her young for real. She was a fine looking woman at the time, may I say. Something's wrong with me, bro.
Christian groups worldwide, including the Vatican, immediately condemned the video, while family and religious groups protested against its broadcast.
The Vatican, I think that's like the church. The church banned it? Why? I don't. I mean, they didn't. What did the church? I mean, the crosses on fire. That was a real thing that the KKK was doing. Like, if y'all want to get mad at them. They're doing that shit in real life, not a video. So I don't know. I mean, what? She made a video about it, because everything else is just talking about like what the black person getting convicted for a crime that they did. That happens in real life. Like, I don't know. I wonder. Why did that again?
At one point, they even started boycotting Pepsi and its subsidiaries, including KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut, all because they were using the song in a commercial and sponsoring Madonna's next world tour. As a result, Pepsi actually canceled their contract with Madonna, and they were in such a rush to distance themselves from her that they actually just let her keep.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
The $5 million they paid her.
A couple of people were threatening to boycott the bottling companies in the South. And well, I think they were really afraid that this whole thing was gonna like blow up, and they didn't want to do anything to harm Pepsi.
Yeah. Were you surprised by this?
Yeah, I was.
This song was a huge
crazy.
hit, and you've definitely heard it before, which makes it all the more surprising to find out about all of this controversy that it caused at the time. Years later, Madonna looked back at the Like a Prayer controversy, saying, "So began my illustrious career as an artist refusing to compromise my artistic integrity. Artists are here to disturb the peace." And disturb the peace she continued to do. The next music video she had that was quite controversial was for her song Justify My Love in 1990. In the video, Madonna basically is seduced by a mysterious man and woman, and then practically teases a three-way for the rest of the time. And the guy is also wearing a giant crucifix, so more religion/sexual mashup sort of themes. Unlike Like a Prayer though, Justify My Love was pretty much all about sexual themes, which back in the 90s was a little bit more risque. The video was set to premiere as the main event on
Shit, nowadays that look like a PG video. They think that shit. Videos now, this don't got nothing on the videos now. They making the Megan Thee Stallion little WAP or whatever. They making that shit look like a PG. I mean, make this look like a PG video.
MTV's Madonnathon weekend event. However, the network suddenly announced that it could no longer be broadcast. MTV's correspondent Kurt Loder.
Damn, so they was trying to.
Saying, when MTV Pro.
So it was an era. They was trying to blackball Madonna, bro. I ain't know that. Damn, man. That make me kind of respect Madonna more, man. They was trying to blackball her.
Programming executives got their first look at the videos.
She couldn't get no commercial plays.
Gay and lesbian snuggling, S&M, and briefly bared female breasts. They decided they couldn't air it. In the past, MTV had let risky videos slide, like Madonna's Express Yourself, Oh Father, and Vogue, but apparently this time it was too far. Some industry insiders even theorized that the video was designed with the intention of being banned as a marketing stunt. And it kind of worked if that's true, because the controversy got a bunch of attention.
You know, if we're going to have censorship, let's not be hypocrites about this. Let's not have double standards, you know? I mean, why is it okay for 10-year-olds to see, you know, someone's body being ripped to shreds, or Sam Kinison spitting on Jessica Hahn? Why are we going to deal with these issues? Why is that okay? Why do parents not have a problem with that? But why do they have a problem with two adults, you know, two consenting adults displaying affection for each other, regardless of their sex?
In the end, the video was subsequently banned from MTV and all other networks internationally because it was so sexually explicit, which forced Madonna to sell it on her own, which did make her a good amount of money. And I even saw some reports saying that in Saudi Arabia it was sold at a high price as illegal market porn. And while Madonna was riding the line with these videos and controversies, it wouldn't go as far as her next one. The music video for her 2003 song American Life started off with a military-themed fashion show. As it progressed though, darker and darker depictions of war started to be shown, including soldiers getting limbs blown off and a ton of real graphic footage. The whole point of this was to expose the dark truth behind war, especially.
But it kind of seemed like Michael Jackson did a lot of this. Like, Michael Jackson did a lot of music aimed towards like the government problems and political problems at the time. But it seemed like the only thing their problem with her was like what she had sexual a lot. Like, she was a little sexy in it. It had a little lovey shit in it, because Michael did a lot of that too, bro. The Beatles, like, the reason why they hold the Beatles so high, I think, is because they made music during a war and they were talking about it and shit. Like, that's why they love them. So I don't really see like the politics. I don't see like speaking on politics what's the issue, because they glorify other people doing it.
ones that the US is involved in, and how often it's covered up or hidden from the public. Due to its odd sound, Blender ranked it among the worst songs of all time, and the music video didn't help, especially since it came right after 9/11.
I get like blowing limbs off is probably OD though. Like that's why I said maybe it's like a little more graphic. Having a video with limbs getting blew off is probably like okay, like we can't even play this shit on MTV during the day. Like how are we gonna monetize this video? Like it's very graphic, but other than that, shit, I don't.
Which led to many critics accusing Madonna of being anti-American.
People could look and say,
anti-American?
Anti-American. Oh my God, look at this video she just put out.
Well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
In the video, which premieres on VH1 April 4th following the Madonna Speaks episode, she tosses a hand grenade and displays the graphic violence of war.
3 days before the video was
fucked with that beat though. That beat was groovy though.
Since the video was filmed.
Hold on, play the beat back.
The Madonna Speaks episode, she tosses a hand grenade and displays the graphic violence of war.
Hold on, what's this song called? Hey, this Madonna? I didn't know she came like this. She sound like a sister. Hold on. Hey. Hey.
Following the Madonna Speaks episode, she tosses a hand grenade and displays the graphic violence of war.
3 days before the video was set to be released, Madonna pulled it, stating that since the video was filmed before the US started a war with Iraq, it might come off wrong. To many, this was a huge moment. Some claimed it was the first time Madonna had self-censored, and others like Shakira said they expected more backbone from her. When Madonna did release a video for American Life, it was a new, highly edited, much less controversial video, and to some critics, it was pretty boring, with the original not being released until years later in 2023 on YouTube. However, this version was still without the original ending, which had a hand grenade being thrown at President Bush. Madonna's career
oh
was
my
part
gosh,
by
okay.
controversy, so
They left that part out. They threw a bomb at Bush. That's why. That was the reason why. The president, George Bush, didn't let that shit get played. That's something Trump would do too. Trump ain't letting no video of him get hit with a grenade get made. That nigga gonna make you edit that out. He don't give a shit if that's a video or not. And Bush got similarities to Trump like that. He was not. That was 100% Bush. He ain't like that.
These
shit.
controversial and shocking videos from her aren't that insane, but that isn't always the case with these other music videos. The Prodigy is a trailblazer and one of the most influential / successful electronic music groups in history.
Bro,
and
got
despite
no eyebrows.
controversy, their 1997 song "Smack My Bitch Up" was voted the third greatest dance.
Bitch, that's a diabolical name. It's like you can't even ask like. What you listening to? Prodigy smack my bitch. Prodigy smack my bitch up. Like, oh, what's that about? Like the name tells you everything you need to know, bro.
Track of all time by Mixmag readers in 2013. But its suggestive title is hardly the most controversial part, especially compared to its music video, which is a major reason the song was also subsequently voted as the most controversial song of all time in a survey conducted by PRS for Music. The rarely seen on TV music video depicts the first-person perspective of a drug and alcohol-fueled night out. The character first showers and gets dressed. Then they ramp things up, drinking some vodka, sniffing some coke before they head out. At a bar, they have a bunch more drinks. They essay multiple women, violently attack several men, and destroy the DJ's equipment, all before running to the toilets to throw up and inject drugs. Later at a strip club, they drink more alcohol while watching nude dancers, and eventually break into a car to bring one stripper home and have sex. Finally, after they hook up, a look in the mirror reveals the main character to have been a young blonde woman the entire time. This video has zero censorship, completely showing everything I just mentioned. Due to the lyrics alone, which consisted only of "change my pitch up, smack my bitch up," the song was banned in a lot of places. And since the music video contained depictions of driving under the influence, drug use, violence, vandalism, nudity, and sex, it obviously attracted a lot of controversy. While the video was removed from even MTV's late night rotation, it was still somehow nominated for 4 awards in the 1998 MTV VMAs. And eventually won Best Dance Video and Breakthrough Video. Prodigy even joked that
the Best Dance Video,
they made a music video that no one would play to go along with it. However, unlike the Prodigy, Miley Cyrus seemingly made her music videos with the intention of going viral.
Yeah, we remember that.
Since she was only a couple years removed from her
Disney era.
In 2011,
I was around for this one, y'all.
Miley Cyrus.
This was controversial as a motherfucker.
Cyrus left Disney and her hit show Hannah Montana at the age of 19. By this point, it was obvious she was growing out of her child star role and left to pursue what seemed like limitless potential in a music career. However, while one of her next moves would grab the world's attention, it wasn't for a reason that many viewers expected. In the summer of 2013, Miley...
How's it going? Good. I'm gonna have you help me make a beat using co-producers.
Definitely was around for the Miley joint.
Cyrus dropped the song We Can't Stop. The track had wild enough lyrics to start a controversy on their own, but when the music video released days later, the attention spiked to a new level. Before this, most fans pretty much remembered Miley for her innocent Disney days. So when the provocative music video for We Can't Stop was posted, it shot to almost 11 million views in the first 24 hours. And in a little over a month, it was at 100 million. The video depicted a house party with a bunch of odd or random things happening, including the creation
Noodles
of
told her
made
twerk,
of
man.
bread, the kicking of a skull made of French fries, and the simulated slicing of a woman's fingers. But what made people especially mad was the twerking and just overall the sexual undertones. This really upset people,
now,
especially
man.
because just a few years back,
My take was like, yeah, bro, Miley didn't want to look, bro, and it obviously worked for the long run because she still had some solo hits. You feel me? Even like recently, not too recent, but like she's still making music. So she obviously grew into what they thought she wasn't allowed to do. Like, she's grown, bro. Like, she can't be like, the problem is though, and I was part of this problem until like I started understanding content, like, you feel me, like just TV and it's like just understanding shit in general. I started realizing like, bro, this girl was Miley Cyrus. Yes, she was. We know her for that. But that's not her role. And that's a problem a lot of people deal with in the industry. They can't outlive their role. Especially if they're a child star. People think this, like, they're just supposed to be a child star their whole life. Like, bro, she was grown. People weren't comfortable or probably used to her twerking. But what's wrong with a grown-ass woman twerking? Like, you feel me? So it was controversial. But it was like, they was... Now that I can look back on it, it was like, y'all reaching. It's a couple years after. She was grown. You feel me? She not part of Disney. They want her to sing PG songs her whole life. You want her to be Hannah Montana at 40? Like, you feel me? Like, come on, man.
Miley was one of the biggest.
I didn't see no problem in this. Is
Models
what I'm
in the
saying.
country because of Hannah Montana.
It was
Her
controversial.
viral
It was a
performance of the
surprise.
song at the VMAs caught just as much flack. With We
She
Can't
wouldn't
Stop,
stop
Miley set
twerking either,
multiple
bro.
Devo streaming records that she again broke herself just months later. If parents thought the worst of it all was behind them, they were definitely wrong. Because months later, Miley Cyrus put out Wrecking Ball.
Woo!
In the video,
Wrecking
which
Ball
had over 1 billion
changed
views,
the
Miley
shit.
Cyrus is licking a sledgehammer, swinging.
And she had a billion views. Is crazy. This is the one that did it. And you know, now that I look at it, another thing, I'm going to say it again. The outfit that they was like, she's barely has clothes on. This outfit makes the outfits that girls are wearing now in video, makes this look like a turtleneck and sweatpants. Like, this fit don't even look crazy to what we see now. That's the crazy part. Like, it got worse as a society. So it's like, damn, yo, it's really tripping. And now look at it. Looking back, it's like, this ain't shit to what we got now.
On a wrecking ball. And as many of you may remember, at first she's wearing a little bit of clothing, but by the end of the video, she's only wearing boots. I remember I was 11 when this...
I actually do remember that part. So actually, excuse everything I did say. She did get less and less clothes as the video went on. But it's still shit like that now, though. I did forget about that part, though. That was just the first part. She did, like, get less and less clothes as the videos went on. But, hey, bro, she grown. She want to do it.
This video came out, and, you know, I was curious. I checked it out. I told my uncle about it, and he snitched on me to my mom. Critics' initial responses were pretty negative, with most labeling the video as a poor attempt of transitioning into the next stage of her career. And across the globe, the video was censored or banned entirely in multiple countries. And even Sinead O'Connor, who apparently inspired that video, expressed her concern and warned Miley about being prostituted by the music industry with her new provocative sexualization, which even prompted a little bit of a beef on Twitter between the two. To this day, Miley expresses regret with how the video was made and the execution of it all, especially the hammer-licking part.
That's something you can't take away. Swinging around naked on a wrecking ball lives forever. Once you do that in a mass, you know, that I did, it's forever. I'm never living that down. I will always be the naked girl on a wrecking ball. No matter how much I just frolic with Emu, I'm always the naked girl.
It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I just licked
crazy part, like.
I should have thought.
And she done had so much more shit she done did, bro.
Yeah.
But while Miley may have had some regrets for her video, it's hard to imagine Lil Nas X had any for his, seeing as how successful it was. The song
I remember this shit.
Montero, Call Me By Your Name.
Not a fan of this part.
First premiered during a Super Bowl commercial.
Don't have a problem with this part, but not a fan.
The accompanying music video dropped
not
later
against
in March of 2021.
Anybody
At
party,
this point, Lil Nas X was still known for Old Town Road. He didn't really have too many controversies.
This was just crazy.
So when this video for the song Montero hit the internet, viewers were shocked, to say the least. Especially considering it features Lil Nas X as various characters in biblical and mythological inspired scenes, which isn't the sole problem. The biggest problem to many was that he mixed these religious themes with LGBTQ themes. The music video begins with Lil Nas X portraying both Adam and the serpent in the Garden of Eden. The serpent seduces Adam using its third eye and the two kiss. And then he has a scene in the Colosseum where he's killed by a butt plug thrown from the crowd. After this, he starts to ascend toward an engine.
Nigga died from a butt plug?
Angelic figure in heaven before grabbing onto a pole, which sends him down to hell. As he pole dances, he makes his way over to Satan and proceeds to give him a lap dance wearing Calvin Klein underwear and thigh-high boots with stiletto heels, looking like Patrick from SpongeBob. And then after snapping Satan's neck, Lil Nas X crowns himself with horns as his eyes glow.
He do look like Patrick.
It was praised by a bunch of LGBT.
Why was Patrick
groups.
wearing
Weirdly
that, bro?
enough, David
That was
Harris,
funny, bro.
Magister of the Church of Satan. But obviously, I'm sure as many of you remember, this video really upset conservatives, Christians, both of them together, who all deemed it immoral or harmful to children. There's also the big argument that since Old Town Road was such a kid-friendly song, or at least people kind of viewed it that way, that he shouldn't be doing this because he has a very young audience. On top of this, a bunch of pastors, athletes, and even some musicians criticized it as well.
I didn't know who Lil Nash X was. Lil Thug, whoever. I had no idea who he was. We was riding this morning. Hudson said, well, you know what made him Lil Thug, whoever. I had no idea who he was.
This is my problem with this, though. What he did was fraud. And yes, what they said, his initial hit, Old Town Road, did, like, a lot of kids liked it. My son was singing that shit. Like, a lot of people, oh, I'm gonna take my horse. Like, that was a kid-friendly song. Like, a lot of people like that. So, like, what they're about to say, like, you feel me? I get that. But my problem with this is, y'all didn't even peep. If you did, you peep. That little thug, I don't know, whatever, he's a thug. Why? Because he's black? Because if you really know, he does not portray as a thug whatsoever. He does outlandish shit, but not the outlandish shit that thugs do. He's on a different type of out of control, nigga. Not like talking about thug. Like, that was low key like a racial comment. I feel like that was weird, and I caught that shit.
I didn't know who Lil Nash X was. Lil Thug, whoever. I know.
Lil Thug. Nothing should make you feel like he a thug besides what you think all black people are thugs. That's just that's what I feel like. That little, like, what do you mean?
I knew who he was. We was riding this morning. Hudson said, well, you know what made him famous? I said, well, he said, you know, it was that horses song. Got my horses and whatever that song. I was like, man, that song got a cool beat. I'll never be able to listen to it.
Why is he so, bro, talking like a, bro, he has to be one of them auction people. 75, let me get 75, 75, 75, 75, 85, 85, 85, got 85, 85, 86, 89, 89, 89, 89, got 92, 92, 92, 92, 94, 95, 94 in the right corner, right 94 in the right corner, right, got 100 souls to the back, wait in the back. Like, why he talk like that? Nigga talk like he in an auction. Slow down, nigga.
Horses, got my horses and whatever that song. I was like, man,
that's all.
I'll never be able to listen to it again. Bunch of devil worshiping, wicked nonsense. Pentagram wearing on your Nike tennis shoe 666. You think I'm gonna stand for that? You've lost your mind. You tell Lil Nash X I said so. Bunch of Satanism. Bunch of.
Okay, this nigga is overstimulating me. Nigga is talking and fast forward.
Bunch of devilism, bunch of demonism, bunch of psychotic wickedness.
Not saying what he's not saying was wrong though. That was crazy.
And that his father was a gospel singer. He said that this made him feel very bad when he had these feelings for men. And Lil Nas X added on saying, I even thought if I have these feelings, it's just a test, a temporary test. It's going to go away. God is just tempting me. He continued that after accepting who he is, his video for Montero was rebellious and a form of expression. He was afraid to express who he really was, saying, like, I'm gay, but I'm not gay. Like, I'm gay, but I have to make sure you feel like I can be straight passing too. So this box he felt he was in was very limiting, which explains why he went so all out for this song. Regardless, following all of the controversy,
this was the crazy thing. This where it's like, nigga, I remember this too. This was supposed to be he dropped a collab with Nike. which Nike did not. Nike ended up coming out and Nike said they did not back this. Like, they do not support this. This nigga took one of their shoes and act like they were not part of this collab. This nigga was quote unquote, it was 666 shoes sold and it contained 1 drop of human blood in it. I remember this shit. Something happened. I think Nike sued the shit out of him too.
Clearly he was enjoying the attention that the controversy got him, and Montero ended up going #1, so it worked. Similarly to some of Madonna's controversies, Lil Nas X mainly pissed people off for his use of religious symbols, especially mixed with the LGBTQ themes. But unlike any of those songs,
I am not afraid. I was born to do this.
WAP sparked a lot of outrage without relying on religion at all. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion released WAP back in 2020, and it pretty much took over the internet.
Right here.
Aside from its very explicit sexual lyrics,
here are some of the lyrics. You ready? Whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
Oh, good cringe. Oh, good graciously cringe. He needs to stop reading lyrics. I'm getting secondhand cringe. Listen to that. They said there's some whores in the house. As you can see. This that drop. This that WAP for that wet ASS vagina. Like, nigga. I know that's how you talk, but.
Hold up. I said certified freak 7 days a week.
You know what's crazy? They made a big deal about this song. Like, bro, they've been making songs like this. You should look at their catalog. Nigga just thought this was it. Like, this was their first one. They been doing this, my boy. Check their catalog out, man.
Wet ass P word. Make that pullout game weak. Yeah, you effing with some wet ass.
Why is he doing it? Why are they reciting lyrics?
Bring a mop
What's
for
the
this wet
reason?
ass P word.
the music video went just as far. Throughout the video, both Cardi and Megan walk around in a wacky-looking mansion with rooms of wild animals and other interesting designs, but the main thing that caused the controversy was the risky outfits, and of course, the very explicit lyrics. And since the song was so popular,
like they always, what's wrong with the
video, which left a lot of parents upset. The lyrics in the music video combined were very controversial, invoking widespread outrage,
like
especially again from right-wing influencers, kind of like the Ben Shapiro clip I showed you earlier. That clip is iconic, by the way. I had to include it. I think my impression's pretty good. Wet ass P-word. The song did get support from a bunch of groups, but it also got a lot of criticism.
Wet ass P-word.
And strangely, also from Carol Baskin from Tiger King, who was angry about the use of big cats in the video. Overall, this one's pretty simple,
Nobody
and
cares.
people are just upset about the large amounts of sexuality.
One thing I learned is when something controversial, whether it's right or wrong, this has nothing to do with what I'm saying, like the controversials, you feel me? One thing I learned, when a controversial happens, since it's so many eyes, it's so many people that just try to add in like they have something to do with it. I don't like that they use those big cats in there. Like, you just want to be part of something controversial. Like, if they pay for them cats, they got them.
Display, which really
as long as they not, you feel me,
unlike
abusing them or
Jackson's
not.
video for the song They Don't Care About Us. So with this song, technically there's 3 different official music.
Remember, boom. This is what I was talking about. That's funny they bring them up. So they are bringing up. Michael definitely, just like Madonna, touched a lot of political
videos. The first was
shit.
shot in Brazil, the second was in a prison set, and the third came out in 2020, which combined footage from both the Black Lives Matter protest scenes as well. But the one that had the most controversy was the original in Brazil. They Don't Care About Us is one of Michael's most controversial songs, and was accused of being anti-Semitic for the lyrics, "Jew me, sue me, everybody do me, kick me, can't say that, don't you black or white me." And there's a bunch of theories about why he said this, especially involving his record label, and I think those are kind of more on the conspiracy end, because Michael himself said, the song in fact is about the pain of prejudice and hate, and is a way to draw attention to social and political problems. I am the voice of the accused and the attacked. I am the voice of everyone.
That's
I am
fire.
the skinhead.
See,
I am
Mike
the
wasn't,
I am the black man.
he wasn't
I am the white
scared
man.
of that
I am
shit.
not the one who is attacking. It is about the injustices to young people and how the system can wrongfully accuse them. I am angry and outraged that I could be so misinterpreted. Overall, the song aims to cover and speak for many oppressed people around the world, which led Michael to the favelas in Brazil for the music video. Making the music video was no easy task, since state authorities unsuccessfully tried to ban him from filming, because apparently they feared that images of poverty might affect tourism, and accused him of exploiting the poor. The state secretary for Industry, Commerce, and Tourism even demanded editing rights over the final project. And some officials were also concerned that scenes of poverty and human rights abuses would affect their chances of hosting the Olympics in 2004, which, when that's your main concern, isn't the best look for your government. Like,
all you care about
a little bit on why Michael was choosing those cities for the
like, why did he pick my, instead of me wondering why the world superstar Michael Jackson wants to come in my city to talk about they don't really care about us, instead of me being like, damn, my city's getting used, that's not a good look, because it looks like he's talking about we don't care about our people. That all he cared about was them not getting Olympics there. That shit proved the point. That shit proved the point Mike was making.
Instead of complaining about tourism or the Olympics. And at one point, a judge banned all filming. However, this was eventually overturned. While officials were angry, residents couldn't be happier as they celebrated Michael's presence. They did catch a little bit of flack for allegedly working with a drug dealer in order to secure the filming locations. Regardless, while this caused a decent bit of controversy for pretty much being an anthem of the oppressed, Michael's second version was the one that faced issues with screen time. In the prison one, real footage was shown of police attacking African Americans, the military crackdown on protests at Tiananmen Square, the KKK, the assassination attempt of George Wallace, war crimes, genocide, execution, martial law, and
he was talking about that shit.
Because of this, it was pretty much...
He was talking about that shit they wanted to hide. Nigga, that's why they didn't like it. Let's be real.
Never played on TV. And on YouTube, it has less than a tenth of the views of the Rio video. While Michael's videos were controversial because of the subject matter and the government's trying to stop him from exposing things, Kanye's next few videos were controversial because he's Kanye. Ye is obviously no stranger to controversy, especially in the last few years. But his history of crossing the line
he's Mr. Controversy.
Way farther than his recent anti-Semitic stuff. Back in 2010, Kanye dropped Monster as part of his My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy album. The song features Jay-Z, Rick Ross, Nicki Minaj.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible.
Bon Iver, or is it Bon Iver? I still don't know. And was heavily influenced by popular horror themes. An unfinished version of the music video was leaked just days before its scheduled release, which almost led to Ye shelving it completely, but instead he dropped the finished version months later on his website. The video opened up with an extensive disclaimer pointing out that the video is meant to be taken as art and not misogynistic or targeted at any group. Then it cuts to a video of two seemingly dead women hanging by chains, later on with Rick Ross sitting in a throne surrounded by them. Aside from this, there are pretty much dead girls present in some way throughout the rest of the video, and at one point Ye's holding a decapitated head of one of them by the hair. This sounds really weird.
God damn, I don't remember this video. I remember the song. I don't remember. Yeah, they low-key, that shit was giving off. Yeah, that was crazy.
Weird and horrible, but apparently there was a reason for it. I guess all of these choices were references to classic horror movies, but a lot of people didn't realize that, and the delivery was received as weird and disturbing. Other publications...
Very weird. I think that was the word I was looking for. It's a weird looking video, bro.
Stations like Entertainment Weekly and the Rolling Stone described the video and its execution as morbid, offensive, and lacking in creativity. Overall, the music video was received so poorly and rated so controversially that it was fully banned by MTV, which I suppose by this point in 2010 doesn't really matter. Critics at The Atlantic went as far as to say the video is both racist and sexist in nature.
Racist? How is it racist?
Specifically due to its unbalanced targeting of white women. The uproar grew so loud that a petition for the video to be scrubbed from...
Nowadays, it was too much use of white women, but they can use so many struggling Southern California movie... man, let me just shut up, man. Y'all can just... It's not racist when y'all just love to use the suffering black poor family as a story in every show or movie y'all want to do. I can't even, let me know if y'all know a movie where it's a struggle in any other race besides, you feel me, the minorities struggling. So it's like, man, y'all was reaching. They just didn't like Kanye at the time as well, though.
All platforms started picking up steam, which led to...
This is the time when Kanye switched over as everybody loving him as a society, like, but a lot of people, he started getting judged a lot around that era, though.
YouTube channel. However, in some way, somehow, this was not Kanye's most controversial video. In 2016, Ye put out Famous as part of his The Life of Pablo album, which caused a lot of controversy with its lyrics alone, especially the ones aimed at Taylor Swift. But the music video that debuted as a title exclusive was a bit more shocking, and I don't think anyone saw the concept for the Famous video coming. The video begins with a camera passing slowly over the naked, look-alike sleeping bodies of famous personalities, including George W. Bush, Donald Trump, Anna Wintour, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Taylor Swift, Kim Kardashian, Ray J, Amber Rose, Caitlyn Jenner, Bill Cosby, and Kanye himself. At one point, the music cuts out.
Nigga in a crazy orgy. Oh my God, what?
An eerie pause, and the camera jumps to different angles, with the only thing you can hear is breathing. Then at the end, Ye suddenly wakes up and looks directly into the camera. Obviously, all the bodies were synthetic wax sculptures, but they still look shockingly realistic, and the nudity part was also included somehow. Not sure how YouTube allowed that, but they demonetized all my stuff. I don't know why they let that fly. But this video was so crazy it went viral. Much to my surprise, there was not much reaction from the celebrities pictured, but fans in general were very cool.
What the
While the
fuck?
video wasn't necessarily banned, it rapidly reached over 100,000 dislikes and has now climbed all the way up to almost 750,000, which is insane. But as we've seen in the past few years, stunts like this were only the start for Kanye and the wild run that followed. If you like this, you might like my video about the most controversial songs and songs that were banned. As
wow, where was I at where that
so
Kanye
make sure to click the video
video
that's on screen.
Hey man, W video. We still got no claps because my soundboard still is messed up. Hey man, just let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Hey, what can I say? A lot of these, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't hip to. So a lot of them I did. A lot of them I knew the person was controversial, but I kind of didn't know what for. So they kind of helped me with like details and shit. But other than that, man, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Whoa, hold on, real quick. I just want to let y'all know I do have more than this main channel, man. Make sure y'all look at my gaming channel, and we got a sport channel for all sports, specifically football content. I'm going dollar for dollar. I'm going dollar for dollar. Dollar for dollar, she screaming, she holler, she liking the way that I walk. I don't need a designer to get right behind her, she loving the way that I talk. All this hustling, grinding, this business I'm on, and I do all this shit on my own. Now I'm writing on my wrongs, picking up pieces I'm on.
If y'all not watching my daddy, what are y'all doing?